Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening inside the Shield Center. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show, where today it's game number 2 of our semifinals here of the Division A Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament. It's the Valley City Highlanders, the 2 seed with a mark of 16-6 on the season, going up against the Wahpeton Huskies, the 3 seed with a mark of 11-10. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll let you know what happened for these two teams to get here to this matchup on your live event.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
As we come back here on our pregame show, let's take a look at how these two teams got here. Valley City with a 53-31 win over Lisbon. Greta Govan with a career-high 17 points in the win for the Valley City Highlanders over the Broncos, while the Wahpeton Huskies survive and advance sometimes in the name of the game in February. That's exactly what the Huskies did. A 43-41 win over Fargo Oak Grove. Scout Woods with 11 points in the win for the Wahpeton Huskies. Winner of this game plays Northern Cass in the Region 1 Championship tomorrow night at 7:30. Loser will go up against the Kinder Vikings. In a win, you advance to the region qualifiers. Lose, and your season comes to a close. The Valley City Highlanders earlier this season and the Huskies played twice. Valley City beat Wahpeton in Valley 48-34 on December the 12th, and Wahpeton won in Wahpeton 47-44 on January the 18th. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll get to our keys to victory. That and more still to come here on yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
In high school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Here inside the Shield Center, it is the Division A Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament. As we take a look a little bit at the Wahpeton Huskies here, getting some shots up before they get to some of their final assessments here with the head coach, Brian Watson. The same for Valley City and Jimmy Howard. Let's get to our Dakota Bank Keys to Victory. Plan for the future, build for your net worth, and protect your family at Dakota Bank. They provide services from banking, insurance, mortgage and wealth management, and more. To find a location near you, go to dakotabank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, trust and insure, not FDIC insured. Well, it could be the first one to 50 wins, as again, both teams won earlier. Valley City only scoring 48 points, while Wahpeton scored 47. It could be the first one to 50. That's number one. I'm curious on the matchup here. We saw a really good matchup with Newman and also Scout Woods last night. What's the matchup with a Burchell or Tessa Olson on Scout Woods? That back and forth. Claire Woods coming off the bench as well. That'll be fun to see. Overall for Valley City, it was maybe more of a role player that stepped up yesterday with Greta Goldman, again with a career-high 17 points. Who can be that player here for day number 2 for the Valley City Highlanders? Who can be that X-factor? But the first thing is the post presence of Olson Burchell going up against the post presence of a Scout Woods, Sienna Fobb, and Claire Woods here for the Wahpeton Huskies. Whoever gets the free throw line, gets their opposition in foul trouble, that could be a key to victory here tonight. And then it's the old adage, it doesn't matter how you win. You can ask Wahpeton last night. They played defense. Maybe their offense didn't come together like they wanted, but they limited Fargo Oak Grove to 3 field goals in the second half. Which team's defense is going to come for 32 minutes from start to finish could be the difference maker here in this one. So again, some players to watch out for, that post presence of a Tessa Olson alongside with Katie Burchell against the Sienna Fobb and Scout Woods here tonight. That's something that we're going to watch. Also for Wahpeton, very similar to a Greta Govan, a role player came up big last night, talking with head coach Brian Watson after the game. Cambry Malk with 5 big points, a big 3, and a lot of defensive stops for the Huskies in their win over Fargo Oak Grove. Those are our keys to victory, brought to you in part by Dakota Bank. Again, go to dakotabank.com for more information. When we come back after this, it's the starting lineup and the opening tip for semifinal number 2 of the Division A Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com.
When it comes to your next outdoor project, let the team at Turf Tamers take care of you. Turf Tamers provides the professional services and is your one-stop shop for turning your dirt yard into a beautiful oasis. When you choose Turf Tamers, you can trust that your outdoor spaces are in the hands of skilled professionals who truly care about creating beautiful landscapes. For a quote or more information, go online to turftamersfargo.com. That's turftamersfargo.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
As we get you ready for our starting lineups, that does it again for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. And the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. I'm Chase Miller. Joey Hughes run the camera. The Highlanders winners of 5 of their last 6 games, while the Huskies, their last 7 games has been decided by 6 points. or less. As we get you set for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. Calling all sports fanatics, it's time to unleash your inner athlete at Fargo's Empire Sports Complex. From open gym sessions to personalized one-on-one coaching, you'll find everything you need to know at the Empire. Don't wait any longer. Head on over to the empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, and get your sports journey started today. Our officials here in this one will be Ben Altoff with David Thompson and Jacob Mertens again, our three-man officials here tonight. We'll start with the Wahpeton Huskies, the 3 seed on the scoreboard in their purple and gold uniforms with white numerals and lettering. Here with Lady Huskies across the front here for Wahpeton. They'll go like this. Hallie Miller, the 5'9 junior guard. From there, you're going to have Amaya Max, the 5'7 senior as well. You'll see Leah DeVries, the 5'7 senior, with Sienna Fobb, the 5'11 freshman, and Scout Woods, the 5'10 junior forward. So again, Miller, Max, DeVries, Fobb, and Woods, the Wahpeton Huskies, head coached by Brian Watson with a mark of 50, again averaging 50 points per game. Defensively giving up 47 with a mark of 11 and 10. As we turn our attention now to the Valley City Highlanders. Valley City averaging 59 points per game, defensively giving up 50. The Highlanders head coached by Jimmy Howard with a mark of 16 wins and 16 losses. They'll roll like this here for Valley City. In the backcourt, a 5'5 senior guard, Drew Potratz. Also in the backcourt, a sophomore, 5'9 sophomore is Dakota Potratz, the younger sister. Katie Burchell, the 5'9 freshman forward. You have Greta Govin, the 6' junior. And then from there, Tessa Olson, the 5'10 senior, will stretch forward and guard here for the Valley City Highlanders. Valley City, again with a pair of Potratzes, Drew and Dakota, Burchell, Govin, and Olson. The Highlanders head coached by Jimmy Howard out in their white uniforms with the Columbia blue and navy blue stripes, with a little bit of the red stripe around the neck and the shoulders here on this one. That does it for our Empire Sports Complex starting lineups. Again, the Empire on the north side of Fargo. Go to empirefargo.org. Winner of this contest will play tomorrow night at 7:30. The loser will play at 6 in a lose and you're out situation in the Division A Region 1 girls basketball tournament. Other finals, Thompson over 4 wins Minnewacan 54-34, and South Prairie Max defeats the Rugby Panthers 53-45, and Shiloh Christian advances to the Region 4 championship 46-44 over Dickinson Trendy. Opening tip here at 7:45 on a Tuesday night as we get you set for another round of Division A Region 1 girls basketball. Tessa Olson inside Lawson on the way up, saved by Burchell. Kick left-hand side to Dakota Potratz. Right wing will handle the rock here for the Highlanders. Drew Potratz driving kick left-handed side to Dakota. Dakota looking for Olson as the Huskies come up man pressure defense. Burchell on the interior making her way. Nice little slip. Left-handed layup halfway down. Can't get it to go. Rebound tapped out and deflected off of Miller. Also advancing earlier today on the Class B side, Sargent County picked up a 47-40 win over Lemoore Litchfield-Marion and Langdon area and more Munich 72-38 over Benson County. Jumper by Olson, can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Miller. Hallie Miller, the 5'9 junior guard with 8 points yesterday in the Huskies win against the Grovers. Valley City, little man pressure defense as well as Max will set up the offense here for the Lady Huskies. Left-hand side to DeVries. DeVries up top to Woods. Woods a couple of dribbles. Right elbow jumper, short rebound here to Greta Govin. Govin had 10 of the Highlanders' 15 points in the first quarter. Makes a nice pass. Jumper by Burchell. Can't get it to go. Burchell kick right-handed side. Potratz making her way. Gets fouled and nearly an and one. Dakota, a 66% free throw shooter. 1 of 2 here in the tournament so far. We'll head to the line. This will be a foul on Sienna Fobb, her first, the team's first, and shooting 2 is Valley City. This lefty here in Dakota. Potratz makes the first. Dakota, the sophomore guard, takes the first points on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. So Potratz goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and for Valley City, they take the first lead of the contest. On a full court token pressure defense here, Huskies with Fobb looking for a teammate, and we'll have a turnover here on Wahpeton. For the Highlanders, And the Huskies' third meeting, and we mentioned it on our pregame show, on our Dakota Bank Keys to Victory. Could be the first one to 50 here tonight as Burchell misses the first, partially blocked, gets the rebound back, another block shot, and then Miller will come up with it. Miller, right wing, nice little step through, can't get the teardropper short. Greta Govin corrals the miss. Valley City wants to push in transition. DeVries gets back well defensively. Now it's to Max. Max in the front court, left-handed side with the basketball as they give it back up top as the Huskies reverse it right wing to DeVries. DeVries will utilize the basketball to the top now to Max as they reverse it to Miller. Woods posting up on the interior, nothing there. Back up top, DeVries to Woods. Woods at the right wing looking for a high cutter. Nothing given, now to Max. Max to Woods here. Woods takes the step through. This will go right-handed side to DeVries. DeVries jumper on the way, off the backboard and tapped out long rebound to Drew Potratz. The Highlanders have 5 rebounds so far in this one. Tessa Olsen right down Main Street, right-handed layup for 2. Transition points for the Highlanders. It's the first field goal of the night. Highlanders with that 1-2-2. Woods into the front court, now into Dead Man's Alley. Now Miller will handle it here. Miller will see a double dribble and a turnover on the Huskies, their second of the opening quarter. So Valley City with a good start here, up 4-0 in the opening 2.5 minutes against the Huskies. Highliners here with Drew Potratz. Potratz looking to get it across the timeline, pops it past Govin, open, and Govin gets it to go for 2. So they look to possibly jump the passing lane, and as they did, they left Greta Govin just hanging in the weeds, and now there's going to be a steal by the aforementioned Highliners, and Valley City will go to the free throw line. Miller will pick up the foul. That'll be the team's second, and 2 free throws on the way. Nice little steal here for the Highlanders to Dakota Potratz, finds Drew Potratz, and the senior will head to the line. Up here, Coach Jimmy Howard, you love the start here from the Highlanders' point of view. Free throw attempt is going to go in. Second one on the way here for Valley City. As the second one here for Drew Potratz is up, and it's good. Now with 4 different Highlanders scoring here in the opening 3 minutes of play. Valley City up to an 8-0 start in this contest against the Huskies. Scout Woods. Woods, jumper, right block off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Here it comes to Max. Max interior. This will go for 2. Sienna Fobb with the first 2 points on the way for the Huskies. This one will go other side, left short corner. Govin finds a teammate, left wing, Olsen. Bounce pass. Olsen gets the ball back, left pocket 3. This will go long. Rebound, Govin, 7-footer short, and the board is Scout Woods. Woods then lost it. Highliners, right-handed side. Here's a 3-pointer long for Dakota Potratz. Ball goes out of play, and this one will be out of play with Valley City. But the Highlanders right now sprawling everywhere, offensively and defensively, in the opening 3.5 minutes. Huskies down by 6, looking to find their footing a little bit here with a good offensive possession. Scout Woods breaks the press. Woods ankle cross. Woods to the 10, off the window. Count it, got it good. Scout Woods with an and one. And there's your difference maker here for Wahpeton. Burchell picks up the foul, her first and the team's first. As Woods heads to the stripe to shoot 2. To hit the and one opportunity, and she does. Woods 5 of 6 from the free throw line in the tournament. Now maker 6 of 7 after that make. Highliners, they find Burchell. Burchell at the left short corner. Bounce pass left-handed side as they give it back in the interior. Looking for the spin is Burchell off the window. Can't get it to go on a rebound to the Wahpeton Huskies. This will go to Miller, her third. Miller finds Woods. Woods to the paint. Left-handed layup. Can't get it. Rebound here for Valley City. Drew Potratz with her second. Highliners, Burchell, Govin, back to Burchell. Good hands defensively for the Lady Huskies with Miller to bat that one out of bounds on the baseline. As the Highliners to inbound it here with Greta. Govin on the inbounds, leaves it left-handed side. High arching rainbow 3, gonna go short. Rebound, Burchell, put back good for 2. And the starting 5 for Valley City all in the scoring column and all with 2 points. Huskies, we'll see this one with Miller. Miller Now up and over on the pass. This will go to Vries, but a turnover, the 5th of the game here for the Huskies. Valley City right-handed side with the basketball. The Highlanders find a cutting Burchell. Burchell then lost it off her right shoe. And a turnover here for Valley City. So still 10-5, but it feels like this game should maybe be a little bit more in favor of the Highlanders than what it should be early, with how Wahpeton has played a little loose with the basketball right now with 5 turnovers. However, the Huskies, a good possession here, could get it back to a one-possession game. Miller sets up the offense against this man-pressure defense. Max to Miller. Woods posts up. Miller interior. Here goes Scout. Double kick. Top of the key. DeVries shooting. DeVries off the iron and a board to Dakota Potrats. Dakota making her way. Right-handed side to Drew. Potrats to Burchell. Burchell, couple hard dribbles, and a block shot on the way. Sienna Flob with the block. Scout Woods looks up the floor. Woods finds Max off the window. Good for 2 and transition points for the Huskies. Max with their first field goal, give Woods the assist, and the Huskies are back within one possession, trailing it 10-7 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Highliners, Dakota Potrats skip. This will go to Greta Govan, back to the right wing. High post, couple hard dribbles for Tessa Olsen, can't get it, and a rebound comes down to the Huskies. Miller to Woods, Woods to the 10, off the window for 2. Scout Woods now at 5, and the transition offense here for the Huskies starting to come alive in the last 60 seconds. Tessa Olsen, though, no one's going to stop the ball, and Olsen will go to the line here for Valley City. The old adage in basketball, you have to stop whoever has the ball first, as the foul will be on Fob, her second, team's third, and if you're not going to stop the ball, that'll be her second, excuse me. That'll be the team's third. The more times than not, it comes back and haunts you, and Olsen buries the free throw attempt. Highlighters and the Huskies will make their first substitutions of the game, as you have Hadley Thorson, the 5'10 senior forward, in here for Valley City. Also, and it will be Madison Anderson, the 5'8 sophomore. For the Wahpeton Huskies, Cambry Mauk and also Claire Woods enter the contest. Second free throw attempt for Olsen. The Highlanders are perfect from the free throw line. 6 of 6 here in the first quarter. And the Highlanders back up by 3. Woods making her way to the left baseline. Now up top to DeVries. Now to Mauk. Back to DeVries here. DeVries leaves it left-hand side as this will go to Scout Woods. Woods gives it back up top. High post touch. This will go to Miller. Miller with a step through. Olsen able to get the steal here for the Highliners. Olsen making her way. Nice little pass to Govan off the window. Good for 2. Olsen with the assist. Greta Govan now has 4. Govan gets a steal, but it's going to be a rebound here to DeVries off the miss. DeVries and the Huskies get in the front court. This will be Claire Woods. Woods, the paint off the window, no. Rebound, toss it forward to Scout Woods for 2. Scout Woods with 7 points, 2 rebounds early on for the Huskies. She came in averaging 20 points and also with 7 rebounds. This will be a deep 2. Govan can't get it. It's off of who, and it's off of White. This one will be out of play for the Highlanders, and similar to our first game where we went back and forth between the Kindred Vikings and Northern Cass, able to do that here in our second semifinal. Max making it, Miller making her way. Miller to the paint, floater, no, rebound, block shot here for Valley City. It was 10-10. Mauk was able to come up with it, and then a block shot for Dakota Potrats. Drew Potrats will check into the game, while coming back in will be Amaya for the Huskies, and Max to inbound it. Huskies looking to get back within 1 or possibly get their first tie of the game. Woods, kick, right wing, this for the tie. Miller, 3, long, rebound here to Wahpeton. Max with their second board, and now 5 seconds about between the shot clock and the game clock here in the first quarter. Miller, kick, Woods, three-pointer, rainbow, got it to go. Scout Woods with her 5th three-pointer of the season, and she buried that one from the right wing. Highlanders come back the other side of the way, weaving their way as Dakota Potrats can't get it. Rebound comes down to Claire Woods. Huskies in the front court. This will go to Max. Max up top now as that'll be to Mauk. Max, turnover, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Highlanders got to get it off before the horn. They do, but miss. with Anderson. That's how we'll end our first quarter of play. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's the Highliners 14, the Wahpeton Huskies 14. It's the Region 1 Division A Girls Basketball Tournament on your live event.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients. I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Here on high school basketball on yourliveevent.com on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Tied at 14 apiece. Chase Miller with you courtside. Joey Hughes inside the Shield Center. Update for you from Jamestown. Edgeley Cullum uphill, your 16-8 lead going into the second quarter over Maple River. Winner will play Sargent County in the Division B Region 1 Championship on Thursday. Huskies left-hand side of DeVries. Now up top to Woods. Woods, top of the key three. That'll be off the right iron. Bohr coming down to Valley City. And a rebound here to Greta Govan. Govan right-handed side of Drew Potratz. Potratz at the right wing, making her way to the paint, and we'll see a foul on the floor. Foul here on the Huskies. This one will be on Cambry Malk, her first and the team's first of the quarter. Highliners on the inbounds. Dakota Potratz up top as they whirl around the horn. Here's a three on the way from Drew Long. Rebound to Scout Woods, her third. Woods, nice little outlet find. Two DeVries for two, and for the first time tonight, the Huskies have the lead. Leah DeVries with her first field goal gives Scout Woods the assist. Other side, Hadley Thorson, left short corner. Highliners with Anderson. Golvin to the baseline here. Valley City, nice bounce pass across the block, and two free throws upcoming. Hadley Thorson, a 64% free throw shooter, will go on the line to shoot two. And Malk will pick up her second. So Fobb with two, Malk with two here for the Huskies on their total of 5 team fouls. Valley City to the free throw line as they will shoot the three here for Thorson. As Thorson, we'll have to hurry up here. We don't normally call a 10-second in terms of the shot, and there it is. That won't go 10 seconds. It's something we haven't seen in quite some time. Thorson, as she received the ball, wiped off her shoes, and as she did that, took some time to toe the stripe, and by the time she rebounded, got to her shot, it was 10 seconds. You got to get it off in 10 seconds, otherwise it's a violation whether you make the free throw or not. Second free throw attempt is no good, and getting the rebound is Scout Woods. Woods in the backcourt now for the Huskies. Right-handed side now to Max. Max near sideline to DeVries. DeVries will utilize it to Miller. Miller up and over on the pass to Woods. Scout Woods on the right block, hanging, shot no, rebound on the inside. Anderson corrals the miss. Other side of the floor, Highlanders want to push in transition. Dakota Potratz wants to go. Dakota Potratz got the shooter's roll. Potratz now with 4, and it's our second tie of the contest. DeVries, backcourt, Miller. Highlanders looking for the little trap defense here near sideline to Max. Max gives it high post, Scout Woods. Woods kick now to Miller. Miller ripping it through left to right from the baseline. Miller through some contact, can't get it. And another defensive board by Anderson. Drew Potratz here for the Highlanders. Ankle cross. Potratz wants to spin. Max able to wall her off to the baseline. Greta Govan. Govan, nice little left-hand pass to Anderson. Anderson shot up and can't get it to go. Rebound to Miller. Miller with her 5th board of the game. Max, home run ball to DeVries. DeVries finds a trailing Woods. Woods, power dribble off the window. Count it, got it good. Scout Woods now with 12 of the 18 on the night here for the Huskies. Govan will pick up the foul, her first, team's first of the quarter, and the Highlanders will bring Olsen back on the floor, also with Katie Burchell and Miss Nielsen here And something that a lot of these teams don't do a ton of throughout the season, and that's play on back-to-back nights. And for the Huskies and Valley City, they'll have to play on 3 consecutive nights here in this tournament. Woods buries the free throw, 13 points. Last night led the Huskies with 11 points in their 43-41 win over Oak Grove. Kick, shot fake on the way to Nielsen. Kick, left-handed side, Potratz, 3, book it. Drew Potratz with the triple, her second of the tournament. She's got 5. And we're knotted at 19 apiece. 5:30 left to play here in this opening half. Scout Woods crossing over right to left, jumper inside the paint, shot up, no rebound, comes down to Burchell. Katie Burchell with her 4th board of the game. Tessa Olsen, other side of the floor. Olsen to the right baseline, right-handed side, skip left wing to Drew Potratz on the interior. Nice little offense for the Highlanders. Burchell misses. Burchell trying to come up with it, and DeVries rips it through here for the Huskies. Scout Woods, and we'll see a blocking foul here on the Highlanders. Nielsen will pick up the foul, her first and the team's second. As we'll have a inbounds here for the Wahpeton Huskies. As this one will come right into your living room. As Miller will be slated to inbound the basketball, as she does here for Wahpeton. Right-handed side for the Huskies. This will go Miller. Left-handed side to Max. Interior to Woods, double. Kick out, right-handed side to Vries. Right open, 3-pointer. Can't get it. Offensive board, though, for Sienna Fobb. And then we'll have this one being out of play for Fobb as she gets the offensive board. 2 fouls for the Highlanders, 5 timeouts remaining here in this first half. For the Huskies, it's the same exact thing. 5 timeouts remaining in the half with 2 fouls. Valley City will handle it here. Leave it left-hand side to Tessa Olsen. Olsen with a dribble. Tessa looking for a cutting teammate, finds Nielsen. Nielsen, nice spin at the free throw line, unable to finish. Put back Burchell, though, got it to go. The freshman, Katie Burchell, with 4 points and 5 rebounds here for the Highlanders. Miller, backcourt, now to Max. Max taking a couple dribbles to the free throw line, right-handed side, now to Miller. Miller up top, as this one will go to DeVries. Left wing to Miller. Miller pops it past interior Woods. That's Claire, and a traveling violation here on the Huskies. And for the Huskies, they will make a substitution, as coming into the game will be Claire Langenwalter. Also with Scout Woods, and the first time tonight that we're going to see Lopez Lee, the 5'8 junior forward. Galaya here coming in for the Huskies. Wahpeton down by 2. Playing a little man defense here inside. Burchell on Woods. Good job by Woods going straight up. Potratz, top of the key, tickles a twine. Drew Potratz now with 8 points on the night. Potratz, her second 3 of the quarter. Highlanders lead it by 5. Scout Woods gets through the pressure. Woods, and we'll see a blocking foul here on Valley City. Madison Anderson will pick up her first, team's third, as Woods heads back to the free throw line. Again, a baker's dozen in scoring here tonight for Scout. And we'll see the Wahpeton Huskies head to the free throw line, where so far it's been all free throws here for Woods in Wahpeton. This will be her 3rd and 4th attempt. Substitution for Valley City. Dakota Potratz will check in with 4 points, while Max will check back in here for the Huskies with 2 points. Again, Wahpeton, their last 7 games all decided by 6 points or less. And this one is kind of playing out like that early on here in this one. Olsen collects the miss. Olsen, other side of the floor. This one will go right through the hands and off the head of Dakota Potratz here in a turnover for Valley City. A reminder, we'll have the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament as well here on yourliveevent.com. It'll be coming up the first Monday, Tuesday, Thursday of March. Then Saturday, March 9th, will be the state qualifiers on the boys' side. Scout Woods can't get it to go. Woods staying with it, out of play, and this one will go towards Valley City. Also coming up at the half, we'll take a look at the first half numbers. Keep you apprised of other games across the state of North Dakota tonight, including what's going on in Mayville up in Region 2. Olsen, right-handed side, hounded here by Miller. Olsen, right wing. This will be to Dakota Potratz. Potratz up and over on the pass for Burchell. Did it touch a Husky? It did not, and we'll have the Fifth turnover of the game for the Highliners. For Scout Woods in the backcourt here to Max. Woods front court here for the Wahpeton Huskies. Woods lost it on her way up. Eventually comes down with Max. Max left wing, now to Miller. Two old EDC rivals now playing here in Division A Region 1 girls basketball here this season. Woods, 17-footer on the way. Shot no. Rebound on the inside here will be Nielsen. Outlet the other side. Highliners find Burchell. Burchell, nice little pass for two. Drew Potratz with the assist. Katie Burchell now with 6 and a timeout on the floor. Valley City leads it by 6.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
High school basketball here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. That timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. At Bank North, they take community to heart. They're more than just a bank. It's a community partner that you can always count on. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. That timeout again with Brian Watson, his first of the game for the Huskies, trailing up by 6. Wahpeton, shovel pass, Woods. Woods making her way for an offensive clear it. It would have been an and one, but Woods will get called for the foul. That'll be Scouts first and the team's third, and Brian Watson does not like the call across the way for the Huskies. So Watson here for the Huskies. We'll talk it over with our officials in terms of what they saw, but from his advantage point in front of the Husky bench, that looked like it would be an and one opportunity. Instead, Highliners with the ball. Jumper, Olsen off the side of the rim. Burchell put back. Burchell will see a foul. Burchell, 6 points, 6 rebounds, and a foul here on the Huskies. Also be on Hallie Miller, her second. So Miller with 2, Malk with 2, and Sienna Fobb also with those fouls here in this one. Free throw for Burchell, it's good. Katie Burchell now with 7, working on a double-double performance as Miller will check out of the contest. Highliners lead it by 7. Free throw attempt number 2 for Burchell, got it to go. Burchell, now 4 of 8 from the free throw line here in the tournament. Highliners lead it by 8. Huskies utilize it into the backcourt. Max finds Claire Woods. Woods with the drive. Woods making her way left-handed scoop shot, can't get it, and a board here to Tessa Olsen. As we'll see it, Tessa Olsen. Olsen making her way. Ball be out of play, and this one will go towards Valley City. This will go on the baseline here with 29 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Highliners, and we'll see a technical or a warning. We're going to get a warning here to Brian Watson talking with the officials. So the officials will give him a warning. The next one that will result in that category would be a T. Potratz, left pocket 3, long rebound here for Dakota. Dakota slip pass to Govin. Now to Drew, extra pass around the horn. Olsen, stop, pop, 13-footer, can't get it. Rebound on the interior. Here to Claire Woods, her second. Huskies looking for something to break their way. Right-handed side will be Langenwalter. Now to Max. Max, left wing to DeVries. DeVries, left-handed side with the basketball. That'll go to Langenwalter. Interior to Woods. Woods gets fouled, and Scott Woods will go to the free throw line. Woods with 13 points. So far has made 3 of 4 from the foul line and 4 rebounds. Foul will be on Burchell, her second, the first Highliner to pick up 2. That's the team's 4th in the second quarter. Woods, free throw attempt, buries the first. Valley City to make the substitution with Hadley Thorson to check back in for the Highlanders. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here for Scout, as we'll see Lopez Lee to check in here for the Huskies. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here for Woods. And Scout goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Highlanders with Tessa Olsen. Olsen up and over on the pass to Drew Potratz as they swing it around to Govin. Govin on the baseline. Leaves it left-hand side to Tessa Olsen. Jumper from 10 off the front iron. And a rebound here by the 5'8 junior forward in Lopez Lee. And then out of bounds for the Huskies on a turnover. Highlanders will handle the rock here. Up by 6 with under 59 seconds to play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard before we get to our halftime show. Highlanders on the inbounds. Give it up top to Dakota Potratz. Dakota dribble enters, now to Drew. High post, they'll slip it. Olsen comes into a 3, left wing, that'll be long. Rebound to Lopez Lee. Lopez Lee in transition finds Max, and the Huskies, a field goal. Trying to cut it to maybe a one-possession game, barring the field goal. Woods off the window, can't get it, and a board here to Greta. Golvin now with 4. Golvin at the right elbow, making her way to the baseline. Gives it up top to Potratz. Dakota driving kick. Olsen, left wing 3, short. Good box out here for the Huskies by Langenwalter to find Max. Max on the left baseline, bounce pass to Langenwalter around the horn. Woods wants her second 3 off the front iron. Rebound, though, come in the hands of Langenwalter, but then it looks to be an over and back, and it will be, and a turnover on the Huskies. Valley City now will have 7.3 seconds remaining to get a shot off here before the horn, and Coach Jimmy Howard wants to talk it over. We'll break with him here on your live event.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, share their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. Valley City leads it by 6, 28-22. Coach Jimmy Howard calls the timeout. See what Brian Watson wants to do if he goes zone or staying in man pressure defense. Inbounds for Greta Govin here. Highlanders looking to go to the baseline to Potratz, able to do so. Drew gets the shot off 3, grazes the iron. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Max trying to get the shot off, and a block shot on the way for Dakota Potratz after Max able to collect that long rebound. At the half on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's the Valley City Highlanders with a pair of 14-point quarters as they lead at 28-22 over the Wahpeton Huskies here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our halftime show is coming up next.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. This is our halftime show, brought to you in part by Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all their policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. For the Valley City Highlanders, 14 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second. For the Wahpeton Huskies, 14 points in the first quarter and 8 points in the second. Valley City so far with 5 players in the scoring column. They've hit 2 threes, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. And for Valley City, they've had 5 turnovers so far here in this one with 17 rebounds. For the Wahpeton Huskies, 4 players in the scoring column. They've hit 1 triple, 19 rebounds, 5 of 6 from the foul line, and 12 turnovers here for Wahpeton. The Huskies with 19 rebounds. Individually, Valley City, 8 points, 2 boards for Drew Potratz, 8.6 rebounds for Katie Burchell, then 4 points for Dakota Potratz, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 points for Greta Govin, and 4 points for Tessa Olsen here this evening for Valley City. The Highlanders led by the 8 of Drew Potratz and the 8 of Katie Burchell. While for the Wahpeton Huskies, paced by Scout Woods with 16 points and 4 rebounds. Woods as well. Currently 5 of 6 from the free throw line. From there, 2 points for Max with 3 boards, 2 points for DeVries, and 2 points for Sienna Fobb. Miller with 5 rebounds here for the Huskies. At the half again, 28-22. The winner of this contest will play Northern Cass after Hayden Crockett scored 39 of Northern Cass's 67 points. Northern Cass with a 67-61 win over Kindred. The loser of this game will play Kindred tomorrow in a loser-out game. Winner heads to a state qualifier on Saturday. The winner of this game will play Northern Cass, and they will at least bare minimum head to a state qualifier on Saturday. If they win the region championship, then they're heading to heading to Minot next week on Thursday. When we come back after this, we'll dive into what happened earlier with some other scores across the way here on your live event.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to irieinsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
As we continue on our halftime show here inside the Shield Center, let's put a bow on what happened earlier today inside the Louis Lee Fieldhouse on the campus of Mayville State University. Thompson defeated Four Winds 54-34, and Devils Lake topped Carrington 54-39. So on Thursday night, we'll have these games for you from Mayville. Third place will feature Four Winds Minnewacan and Carrington in a loser-out game. Winner heads to a state qualifier. The championship, the number 1 seed Tommies against a 2 seed at Devils Lake. Firebirds. We go from there to Region 3 in terms of some of the scores going on. South Prairie Max defeats the Rugby Panthers as the number 1 seed moves on to the championship. In Region 3, Rugby will play in a third-place game as well. That will be on Thursday from the Minot State Dome. And then Region 4 in Beulah, Shiloh Christian gets by Dickinson Trendy 46-44. Wofford City and Hazen currently in action. Also some scores that have gone final on the Division B side. Sargent County moves to the Region 1 championship in Region 1 in Division B with a 47-40 lead over a win over Lamorlich O'Marion. Angela Cullum up by double digits over Maple River at the half. The Region 2 tournament, well, it's gone as expected. The number 1 team in the state, Langdon Area Emor Munich, will play the number 2 team in the state in Mayport CG. The Cardinals with a 72-38 win over Benson County, and Mayport CG defeats St. John 64-53. Region 3 in Class B, Bowman County defeats Henniger Scranton 50-27, and Kenmare Bullbells in Region 4 defeats Berthold 49-34. That does it for our halftime show. Brought to you in part by Tope Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policy. Give Tope Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. Huskies led by the 16 of Scott Woods, while Valley City led by the 8 of Drew Potratz and the 8 of Katie Burchell. Our second half is coming up next here at the Shield Center.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We finally switched to streaming TV, and we saved big without losing out on our favorites. I was worried that I was going to miss out on college and pro sports. But the truth is, you don't need cable to watch sports. And with streaming, everyone wins. Wife still gets her favorite shows, the kids get the best movies, and as a family, we get to watch our favorite team. I mean, my favorite team.
Cut cable and switch to streaming services to watch exactly what you're paying for. ReadyTech Fiber, a greater experience.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
As we get ready for second half action here in the Shield Center in a contest that started at 7:45 tonight, 40 minutes ago. It'll be the Valley City Highlanders with the basketball. Tessa Olson with a pair of Potratzes with Drew and Dakota, Katie Burchell and Greta Govan on the floor here for Valley City, their original starting 5. The save here for Wahpeton with Scout Woods, Sienna Fahm, DeVries, Max, and Miller here for the Huskies. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you from the Shield Center. Right-handed side, Olson. Olson pops it past to Burchell. Burchell will handle it on the interior here. Double team comes to Potratz. Olson deep, 2-pointer, short. Rebound here to Fahm. Fahm with her second board now to Woods. Scout Woods making her way off the window, out of play, and it will be Highliner basketball. So for Valley City, they will come up with it here, as this one will go towards the Highliners. And for Valley City and Wahpeton, it goes back to our keys to victory, brought to you in part by Dakota Bank, back on our pregame show. Saying it might be the first one to 50 wins. Wahpeton, one scoring 47 against the Highlanders in their last meeting, while Valley City won with 48 points in their first meeting. This will go on the inside with it off the window, can't get it to go. Another opportunity here for Burchell, who gets fouled and counted. Burchell with 10 points, 7 rebounds, and an and-one opportunity. Fahm will pick up her third here for the Huskies. And we'll see the and-one chance upcoming here for Burchell. Burchell free throw attempt is going to be off the iron. Rebound here for Greta, and it'll be off of Govin's left shoe. So we'll have a Miller to inbound it here for the Huskies on this full court pressure defense. As Miller gets the ball right back here on the backcourt. DeVries finds Scout Woods. Claire Woods into the game as Scout Woods makes her way to the 10 for 2. Scout Woods with 18 of the 24 here for Wahpeton. Greta Govin, nice pass across the way. Claire Woods gets fouled, and Burchell goes to the line. Katie Burchell back to the stripe. This will be on Claire Woods, the 5'10" 8th grader, her first, team second of the third quarter. Update for you from Jamestown. EKM leads Maple River 41-21. That's with 4.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Burchell. It's going to be off the mark. Rebound comes to Lady Huskies here with Leah DeVries, her third. Max into the front court, finds DeVries. DeVries will leave it right-handed side to Miller. Miller right wing with the basketball. Pops a pass, right-handed side, bounce pass on the interior goes Woods. This will be skipped to the top now to Miller. Left-handed side to Claire. Miller. We'll see this one out of play and towards the Wahpeton Huskies. 10 seconds on the shot clock. As the Huskies, you look up and it just feels like Valley City should be up by more than what they are. And if you're the Huskies, you're just a little 7-0, 8-0 run from taking the lead in this game. Woods posting up on the interior. Miller gets the shot off, can't get it to go. Rebound now to Katie Burchell, her 8th. Potretz now to Dakota. Dakota looks for the transition. Here goes Burchell. Dribble off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound, and we'll have a foul on Valley City. The foul looks to be assessed on Dakota Potretz. It will be her first, team's first of the third quarter. As DeVries here for the Huskies will handle it to Max. Max, right wing, finds Scout off of her shoulder. Woods looking back door, finds Max, left-hand side Miller. Miller with a hard spin now to Max. Max makes her way off the window, good for 2. Amaya Max, the 5'7" senior now with 4. Scout Woods then gets a steal here for Wahpeton. Woods in the front court to DeVries. DeVries to Claire. Claire, right wing, three-pointer coming, got it to go. Claire Woods with her second 3 of the tournament. And, well, here's that run that we're talking about. It's a 5-0 run for the Huskies. Olsen to Govin, back up top now to Drew Potretz on the interior, making their way off the window for Burchell for 2. Katie Burchell, 12 points, 8 rebounds here for the freshman. And the Huskies with Miller. Miller, bounce pass. They got to get across before a 10-second with Max. They do. Max, though, we'll see a turnover. Govin, pass across the way to Potretz. Drew finds a cutting Olsen. Olsen spin inside. Turnaround jumper, got it to go. Olsen now with 6 and points off turnovers for the Highlanders, who get the next 2 field goals as they lead it by 5. And we'll have a foul here on Valley City. Dakota Potretz will pick up her second, team second of the quarter, as the Huskies will inbound the basketball with Leah DeVries. DeVries here for the Huskies finds Scout Woods. Foul will be on Katie Burchell here, trying to get through Claire Woods. Burchell will pick up her third, team's third of the quarter. As the Huskies will inbound the basketball here with Max. Max to the baseline, sips the pass to Miller. Miller, nice little pass as that comes across the way to Woods, but a turnover as Burchell gets the steal. Other side of the floor, Tessa Olsen looking for the home run pass from Drew Potretz, but better defense here for the Lady Huskies for DeVries to get her left hand on the basketball and bat that one out of play and allow her defense to reset. Govin to inbound, right-handed side to Olsen. Olsen finds it to Potretz on the interior, bounce pass. Left baseline here to Greta. Govin on the interior, Highlanders off the window, good for 2. Dakota Potretz now with 6 points. Max, backcourt, left-handed side to Miller. Miller with the ball fake. Now to DeVries in the front court here as it'll go back to Max. Max to the paint. Hank get it to go. Rebound here to Tessa Olsen. Olsen looking for that nearly full court pass and a turnover on the Highlanders. Madison Anderson will check in the game here for Valley City. Wahpeton paced by the 18 points of Scout Woods, while for the Valley City Highlanders led by the 12 points of Katie Burchell so far. Valley City with a little zone, 1-2-2. Trying to look for the trap when it presents itself. Miller into the front court. Now hands it to DeVries. DeVries, little hesitation, dribble to Max. Up top to Woods. Scout crossing over. Pops it to DeVries. Back to Scout. Scout through a double, gets fouled and count it. Scout Woods with the end one opportunity. 20 points on the night for Scout. Anderson will pick up her second, team's fourth, and a and one opportunity upcoming here for Scout Woods. Woods, you start tallying it up, 10 points in the first quarter with 4 field goals, 6 points in the second with 1 field goal, and so far, 5 points here in the third with 2 field goals to tally it up for 21 points, a game high for the Huskies. Wahpeton trailing it by 4. Highliners with Dakota Potratz now to Drew. Drew, high post Burchell. Burchell dribble down the paint, right-handed layup for 2. Katie Burchell has had the answer here in the second half for the Highlanders. She's got 14 points. Burchell came in averaging 11 per game here for Valley City. DeVries, right-handed side with Cambry Mount, turnover on the Huskies. Potratz making her way, splitting a pair of Huskies, lost it out of bounds, and this will be off of her left knee, and a turnover here for Dakota. Max to come back in alongside with Sienna Fobb here for the Huskies. Huskies will have to contend with this full court pressure defense from Valley City. Miller will utilize this one now to Cambry Mauk. Mauk in the backcourt to Max. Mauk. This will go to Woods. Scout. Bounce pass across the paint right through the wickets of Fobb. Right idea from Scout Woods. As if Fobb catches that one, she would have had a pretty clean look for a layup. Instead, it's a turnover, the 16th of the night here for the Huskies. So tough one there from a Wahpeton perspective after a really nice bounce pass from Scout. Here's a steal for almost a steal. Burchell gives it to Potratz, open 3, book it! Drew Potratz with her third 3, she's got 11. And the senior coming up large here for the Highliners. Scout Woods, and we'll have a foul here on Drew. Potratz will pick up her first, team's 5th, and 2 free throws will be coming here for Scout Woods, who's 6 of 7 from the free throw line here tonight. Valley City has hit 3 threes, all coming from Drew Potratz. The Wahpeton Huskies, they've hit 1 so far here tonight, that coming for Scout Woods. Free throw attempt is good for Scout, as we'll have substitutions as Greta Govin will check in. Also coming into the game will be Hadley Thorson for the Highliners. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Woods is up and in. Woods now with 7 in the quarter, 23 on the night. Huskies trailing it by 7. Drew Potratz, left-handed side. This one goes across the way. Nice passing here for Valley City. Thorson to Anderson. Thorson with the assist, and Anderson with her first field goal. Time on the floor. We'll break with them on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Wahpeton with the ball, down by 9 when we return.
Saturday, April 6th, Vikings from across the land will converge to feast and celebrate the athletes and their achievements. Vikings will raise their swords, ride their mighty steeds, bid on treasures, gems, and experiences, with the focus on supporting the kids. Join the tradition, forged in friendship and molded in the spirit of family. Viking Pride.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great communities that they serve. Visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Huskies break the press. This one will go. Mount can't get it. Rebound Miller, and Miller gets fouled. Miller with 6 boards on the night. Foul will be assessed on Valley City. Olsen will pick up her first, and 2 free throws here for Miller. Miller, a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Right-handed toss for Miller is no good. Miller now 4 of 5 in the tournament from the line. 8 points yesterday here for Hallie. The 5'9" junior guard looking to get going offensively here in the second half. Miller with the bend of the knee. Right-handed toss is good. So Miller cuts that deficit here down to 8. Olsen, right-handed side with the basketball. Now to Anderson. Madison to Olsen here. Huskies, little 2-3 zone. Tessa, left-handed side to Greta Govin. Back to Olsen. Tessa crossing over, skips it. Left-handed side to Drew Potretz. This one will go left short corner on the interior. Thorson, block shot coming by Miller. I've seen a handful of players throughout this tournament impact the game even without scoring. It's rebounding, it's hustling after loose balls, and we've seen the Huskies with a handful of blocks against the Grovers and now the Highliners. This one will get tipped out of bounds, and it will stay Valley City basketball. An interesting part of the game here with the last 97 seconds of the quarter. If Valley City gets the next 4 or 5 points, gets up by double digits, Wahpeton, they get the next 4 or 5, all of a sudden it's back to a one-possession game, if not even a little bit closer than that. As Olsen, jumper on the way short. Rebound comes down to Scout Woods. Woods with her 5th rebound and a full head of steam. Woods, nice cross. Woods to the paint, splits a pair of Highlanders, got it to go for 2. Woods continues to shine now with 25. Highliners left-handed side with Hadley Thorson. Now to Olsen. Olsen guarded by Scout. Back up top to Potretz. Thorson, high-low game on the interior. Nice little pass across the way. Anderson to Thorson, and Thorson will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will come across on Max, her first, team's 3rd. And 2 free throws upcoming here for Hadley Thorson. 0 for 2 so far from the line here in this contest. Chance to give the Highlanders a 3-possession lead. Thorson missing the first. Free throw attempt number 2 will be upcoming, as DeVries will check in here for Wahpeton. Thorson on the second. We'll take a calming collective breath. Right-handed toss, gets the shooter's roll. As Thorson gets in the scoring column now for the Highlanders, back to a 3-possession lead. Woods in the front court. Scout making her way, throwing it up, and count it. Scout Woods with the end one opportunity. Scout Woods ran into a wall. That wall was named Madison Anderson and somehow broke through it. Scout Woods with the end one. Anderson with her 3rd, and for Scout Woods, 11 points in the quarter, 27 in the game, and Scout Woods goes back to the free throw line, and you could argue single-handedly carrying the Huskies here in this game. Woods with the end one chance here for the Huskies. Was in the semicircle. There was Anderson, and Woods buries the free throw attempt. 44-40. Huskies back within 2 with 60 seconds left in the 3rd. Olsen in the front court. Olsen, the 5'10 senior, slips a pass, and we'll see a timeout here for Coach Jimmy Howard. We'll break with him. 54 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, the Valley City Highlanders to inbound the basketball. Greta Govin here will inbound it right in front of us. As we take a look, 54 seconds left in the third quarter, 23 on the shot clock here. As Greta gets it on the inbound, Olsen doubled immediately here after the timeout. Now to Govin, slips a pass. Here goes Potratz, rainbow three, short rebound. Tapped out, and this one will go to Lopez Lee, her third board. Lopez Lee has made some good 50-50 plays here for the Huskies tonight. Cambry Malk, left wing up top now to Woods. 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lopez Lee, top of the key, now to Max. Max, couple hard dribbles in the paint, kick to Woods. Woods, little shake and bake off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound though for Woods, throwing it up. This one will be tapped and won here by Valley City. Anderson able to corral the ball, rebound, but then eventually a turnover here as DeVries able to get the steal. Huskies with 5 seconds, now with 4. Woods with 3. Woods to the paint. Woods to the 10 off the window, beats the horn. Scout Woods with 30 points in the first 3 quarters here for the Huskies. As we go into the fourth quarter on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Valley City leads it by 2.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients. I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. For the Valley City Highlanders, they will handle the basketball to play some defense here while Wahpeton will come out. Here for Valley City, as they currently have the lead right now, but by a razor's edge at 2. Left-handed side to Mauk. Cambry gets the ball right back as able to reverse it. As also go interior to Scott Woods. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Toss for and eventually one here for Katie Burchell. Burchell with her 9th rebound. Left-handed side to Dakota Potratz. Potratz will see this one. Give it on the slip to Olsen. Olsen bounce pass left-hand side to Dakota on the interior. There's a foul and count it. High off the window. Katie Burchell threw that one up high off the window and got it to go. Burchell now with 16 points. As a foul will be on Woods, her second, team's first of the fourth, as Burchell buries the end one opportunity. Katie Burchell now with 17 points on the night. Huskies leave it left-hand side to Cambry Mauk. It's on the deck for a moment, eventually stolen here by Tessa Olsen. Olsen at the left wing, crossing over. Olsen able to spin off the window. Olsen can't get it. Rebound, Burchell. There's your double-double for Katie. Kick, Potratz, 3! Got it to go! Drew Potratz now with 14 points, the senior. Another triple here for the senior. That's her 4th. And we'll see an over and back violation here on the Huskies. So turnover on Wahpeton. As coming in the game here for Valley City to inbound it will be Dakota Potratz, as you have DeVries. Ball will go left-hand side now to Anderson on the interior. Burchell can't get it to go. Rebound now to Miller. That'll be her 7th. Miller looking up the other side of the floor here for the Huskies. Miller lost it. It's on the deck. And we'll see a jump ball in the arrow make its way towards Valley City. This is a last couple of tough possessions here for the Huskies, as they've had a handful of inadvertent passes. Highliners will utilize this one in the front court, right-handed side. Ball gets skipped across the way over the outstretched hands of Olsen. Now to Potratz. This one will go to Dakota. Dakota finds it, Burchell. Burchell on the inside, off the window, good for 2. Katie Burchell able to finish with the left hand, now with 19 points. 33 of the 52 coming via Burchell and Drew Potratz. Scout Woods, high post touch. Woods, the right block, gets fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Scout Woods, 9 of 10 from the stripe here tonight. As Woods will toe the stripe. Free throw attempts here for Wahpeton. Able to hit the first. And the second free throw attempt is good as well. So Woods now with 32 on the night. Valley City will bring in the front court here with Katie Burchell. Burchell bounce pass across the way. This one goes Potratz. Drew wants another one off the front iron. Rebound here for Dakota, but eventually tied up with it, and the arrow this time favors the Wahpeton Huskies. Huskies down by 8 here, with just under 6 minutes to play. Coming up, we'll get to our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. Hear from a couple of the victorious player and potentially coach, that and more. Scott Woods right to the window, in for 2. Scott Woods with 34 points. Hayden Crockett's 40 points in the quarterfinals. That one's in jeopardy to maybe be the most points in a game this tournament, with Scout. Potratz to the paint, off the side of the backboard for Dakota. Rebound coming down to Scout Woods. Woods with her 7th board. Woods inside, slips it up, right-handed scoop shot, no. Rebound here for Dakota. Potratz the other side of the floor. Drew trying to chase it down, does before it goes to baseline. Oh, what a honey of a find to Burchell for 2. Feed the big that runs. And the Highliners with another 2 points for Burchell. She's got 21. Time on the floor here for the Huskies.
The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Katie Burchell and Drew Potratz have kind of been the 1-2 combination here for the Highliners, where they have an 8-point lead. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Highliners again lead it by 8 points as we reach the 5-minute mark. Timeout for the head coach of the Huskies here in Brian Watson. He'll have 2 remaining. Fob, jumper, baseline, no. Rebound here to Drew Potratz, as the Highliners will utilize this one with Drew. Other side of the floor, now this will be Madison Anderson. Anderson bounce pass to Drew Potratz. Max able to come in and get the steal. Max, the other side of the floor. Bounce pass, and this one will be off of the knee of a Highliner. For the Valley City, saw a turnover, and it'll go right back to the Huskies. Huskies to inbound the basketball as they do. Right-handed side, Miller, right wing three. That'll swirl out. Rebound. Eventually won by the Highliners and Drew Potratz. Highliners up top to Drew Potratz. Nearly a double dribble. Potratz gives the pass to Burchell off the window. Left-handed layup for two. Give Drew the assist and give Katie Burchell another 2 points. Burchell continues to shine now with 23. Goes back to our Irie Insurance pregame show. We said the battle inside tonight will be fun to watch, and it's lived up to the hype. Scout Woods got it for the end one. 36 points here for Scout. Foul will be on Anderson, her fourth, team's first. Make that second of the fourth quarter. As we have a substitution as Greta Govin will check in for Valley City. Winner of this game again to play in the region championship tomorrow night at 7:30. Loser to play Kindred for a third place game at 6. Scout Woods buries the free throw attempt, 3 for 3 in the quarter. Woods has been impressive from the line here tonight as she's 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Potratz, couple of dribbles, takes the ball screen. Looking for a teammate on the roll. Good hands there by Fob. Now finds Max. Max, other side of the floor to DeVries. To Miller. Miller, couple hard dribbles down the paint. Off the window, can't get it to go. And a board here to Valley City. Katie Burchell with her 11th rebound. Tessa Olson, driving kick. This will go left-hand side of Dakota. Potratz will handle the basketball. Looking backdoor, bounce pass. This one goes to Drew, up and over to Burchell. Better D by Miller to get her hands on that one, as will be tapped out of bounds. As Cambry Mauk will check back into the game here for the Huskies. Highliners to inbound the basketball with Greta Govin. Govin slip it to Burchell. And we're going to be tied up with, and the arrow will make its way towards Valley City. So for the Highlanders, how can this last 3 minutes and 16 seconds evaporate quickly? Well, for Wahpeton, how can you get more possessions in this game where you have one team foul? You can play aggressive here, trying to get some steals and jump the passing lane. Dakota Potratz, left-handed side to Govin. Greta, back up top as this will be to Dakota. Dakota ripping it through. Dakota making her way to the paint. Off the window, good for 2. Dakota Potratz now with 8. This will be up top. Valley City trying to get the steal as they handle it now to Dakota. Dakota Potratz back up top. Now to DeVries. DeVries with the skip. Left wing Olson. Back on the interior, Woods, drive, kick, Max, right pocket 3. Huskies off the side of the rim. Rebound, though, comes down to Cambry Mauk. Right-handed side of Scott Woods is posting up on the interior. Good hands defensively by Potratz. It goes to Max, eventually pinballs around, illegal kick, and it will be Highliner basketball. Substitution into the game as Miller comes back into the return here for Wahpeton. Miller with 7 rebounds so far here tonight. Full court pressure defense as this will go to Tessa Olson. Olson skipped out as this will be in the hands. And this one will be tapped out as the Huskies will continue to have the full court pressure defense as they will see it here with Dakota Potratz. Potratz on the inbounds. This one gets tapped out. Miller trying to chase it down in the backcourt. Does right-handed scoop and got it to go. Hallie Miller's a magician with the end one here for the Huskies. 13th turnover proves costly for Wahpeton for Valley City. Foul will be on Drew Potratz, her second, and that'll be the team's third here for Valley City. As Lopez Lee will check back into the game here for the Huskies. Free throw attempt for Miller, long rebound. DeVries nearly tousled for it as Olson will get the ball. Olson left-handed side, Valley City, now to Drew Potratz. Bounce pass on the interior, Burchell. And Katie Burchell will head to the free throw line. 23 points, 11 rebounds for Burchell. And so far here today is 2 of 5. Make that 3 of 6 from the free throw line as DeVries picks up the foul, her first, team second. And to the stripe goes Burchell as she misses the first. As Claire Woods will check in, as Lopez Lee will check out. Free throw attempt on the way here for Burchell. Is going to be short. Woods with the rebound. Scout Woods working on a double-double as well. That's her 8th board to our count. Woods ripping it through off the window. Can't get it. Rebound. Miller power dribble off the window. Good for 2. Miller starting to heat up in the quarter. She's got 5 in the game, and that's the margin right now. Huskies trailing it under 2 minutes to play. Here goes Potratz. Bounce pass right-handed side. Burchell. Burchell inside off the window. Katie Burchell. How do you do? The freshman playing large with 25 points. Huskies to DeVries. Leah in the front court. Huskies give it to Scout. Scout step, finds Miller. Miller, dribble, pull back, left pocket 3. Got it! Miller with the triple from the left baseline. Miller with her first 3-pointer of the night. Huskies back within 4. Applying the pressure here on Valley City, and there's a foul. Foul will be on DeVries, her second, team's 3rd. Highlighters with 3 timeouts remaining. Huskies have 2. Huskies with 3 team fouls, and the same for Valley City. Huskies, you don't have to foul, but the Highlanders could take this to about the 45-second mark, even if they don't get a shot off. Potratz, bounce pass across the way. Burchell gets fouled, and Woods will pick it up. Claire will pick up her second, team's 4th, and Burchell toes the stripe. As Woods will get tabbed with the foul. Free throw attempt here for Burchell. Free throw attempt is up, and it's good. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Again, stay tuned to our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. We'll take a look at all the final numbers of this game and other scores across the state of North Dakota here tonight. Burchell misses a second. Govan, Greta gets the rebound, her 5th, and now the Highlanders again with another fresh 35 on the shot clock. Potratz, right-handed side. DeVries playing some defense. Bounce pass across the way. It's loose on the floor. With it for the Huskies. They're calling a timeout here, and they're going to give it to her. Cambry Mauch calls the timeout here for the Huskies as she got the steal, got on the floor, hugged it like a Christmas ham, and called the timeout with 51 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Coming up, we'll get to our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. Head on over to the Petro Stopping Center for a feast fit for a king when you're in Fargo. They got everything from that chicken from Popeyes to a Charlie's juicy cheesesteak to a mouth-watering Cinnabon. Also, they got Papa John's Pizza. And if you're looking for a great sit-down restaurant that's out of the way in terms of maybe what the general public thinks of, head over to the Dolly Down Restaurant. It's a full menu. They got you covered on the Petro Stopping Center. Let them show you the VIP treatment today, just off 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. As the Huskies will inbound the basketball here with Cambry Mauch with 51.4 seconds to play. Wahpeton right now trailing it by 2 possessions. They don't need a 3. Just something to go through the cylinder here on this possession for the Huskies to continue to apply some pressure to Valley City. Miller, right wing, will handle a rock. Picked by Woods. Here's a pick and roll. Woods on the roll, off the window, good for 2. Scout Woods with 39 on the night here for the Huskies. Now the Huskies, if they don't get a steal, they got to commit a foul here, and Woods gets the steal. Woods trying to go coast to coast. Woods now with 41 on the night. And a timeout for Coach Brian Watson with 24.7 seconds remaining. Scout Woods with 41 here for Wahpeton. Timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Timeout here for the Wahpeton Huskies. Or was it an inadvertent timeout? And they're going to say no timeout, excuse me. So inadvertent whistle, no timeout. So no timeout granted here, just with the uproar. Someone maybe heard timeout. Nothing was granted. full court pressure defense. And for Coach Jimmy Howard, he's got 3 timeouts. Wahpeton has 1. All of a sudden, this one just got really interesting. Olsen in the backcourt here. Max on the guard. Olsen able to spin, gets in the front court here for the Highlanders. Bounce pass, left-hand side to Potratz. Potratz, and there's the foul. Huskies commit the foul with Cambry Mount. That'll be her 3rd, and it should be 2 free throws on the way, as it will be, and Valley City will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 with their senior in Drew Potratz. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, a 52% free throw shooter here for Potratz. First of 2 on the way is up, and it's off the mark. So it's at least bare max, not min, but at max, a 2-point game. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Drew. Drew can't get it to go. Rebound, though, for Burchell. Burchell will handle it, lost it, but was there a timeout, or is it going to be out of bounds? It'll be out of bounds here for Katie Burchell. Burchell got the rebound and then went out of bounds, and with 10.9 seconds left to play, the Huskies need a field goal to win the game. Miller in the front court with 7, now with 6, and there's a foul with Valley City. They had a foul to give to now reset defensively here. Foul will be on the Highlanders with Drew Potratz, her 3rd, the team's 4th, and Coach Jimmy Howard wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll break with them here from the Shields Center.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
61-40 here as the Wahpeton Huskies will have the basketball with 5.7 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter, trailing it by a point. Coach Jimmy Howard calls a timeout. Here's the situation. Next jump ball favors Wahpeton. Both teams here on out in the bonus, and the Huskies will see if Valley City goes man, do they go zone, what do they draw up? Jimmy Howard want to talk it over defensively. That gave Brian Watson a chance to drop some offense. He's got a timeout remaining. The Highlanders with 2 timeouts remaining. This for a spot in the Region 1 championship tomorrow night. Inbounding it. This will be to Miller. Finds Scout Woods. Woods rips it through. Woods inside the paint, gets fouled, and that'll be an offensive foul here on Scout Woods. Collecting the foul will be Katie Burchell. Woods will pick up the 3rd, and with 2 seconds remaining, Coach Jimmy Howard wants another timeout here for Valley City. We'll keep it here. 2 seconds remaining. It's not over yet. The Highlanders have to get the ball inbounded, and if it worse comes to worse here for Coach Howard, you're saying throw it to about half court beyond, and if the Huskies grab it, it's about a half court shot to win. If you can't get it in and it's a 5-second call, the Huskies would have it on the baseline to inbound. Then if it is a 5-second turnover, with an opportunity for a catch and shoot or a catch, dribble, and shoot for the Huskies. Your Wahpeton again, if you have it quick enough, the jump ball does favor you, but with 2 seconds left, you'd at least have about a half second to a second minimum coming off the clock. Valley City will put 4 players at the free throw line. Inbounding it will be Dakota Potratz. Dakota on the inbounds, and we'll see a foul here with 0.8 remaining. As going to the free throw line will be Drew. As Cambry Mount picks up the foul, her 4th. Katie Burchell again with 26 points here for Valley City. 0.8 on the clock. And they will go to 1.2, so they will put up 0.4. Free throw opportunity here for Drew Potratz. Again, with 14 points on the night here for the Highlanders. Back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Potratz free throw attempt is off. So Drew On the second one, this is one where, again, do you miss and force the Huskies to go full length in 1.2, or do you make it, allow them to chuck it halfway down the court? Potratz, free throw, got it, and Coach Watson wants a timeout. So Potratz makes it. She's got 15 points. A timeout for Brian Watson with 1.2 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Still to come. Again, we'll hear from the victorious team. We'll also, from that juncture, get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That and more still to come once we get to our Petro Stopping Center post-game show. That's the last timeout for the Huskies. Wahpeton, this is going to be their 8th game in a row that will be decided by 6 points or less here for the Huskies. Incredible when you think about it. Well, for Valley City, they're trying to win their 6th out of their 7th, improve to 17-16, and get to that region title. The Huskies, if Valley City does foul, it will be 2 free throws with a chance to tie for Wahpeton if the Highliners foul. So Miller will inbound the basketball here for Wahpeton, and the Huskies have everybody else in the front court. Miller, here's the heave to Scout Woods. Woods, block shot by Burchell, and that's how we'll end the contest. Burchell with the defensive block on Woods, and the Highliners are heading to the region championship tomorrow night. Your final, Valley City 62 for the Wahpeton Huskies 60. Scott Woods with 41 points, Burchell with 26, and Drew Potratz with 15 here for the Highliners. We're back after this on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
As we come back now on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, joining us from the Valley City Highliners, she is Drew Potratz here, the senior with 15 points, able to hit 4 threes in this one. Drew, what does it mean first and foremost to get to that Region 1 championship tomorrow night and get one step closer ultimately to making it to a state tournament here this season?
It is so awesome. We've worked towards this all season, and it's just fun to be able to play how we're playing.
The freshmen played large here today. Katie Burchell with 26 points, 12 rebounds on the double-double performance. Her and Scout Woods are going back and forth. What did you see about Katie's play that was able to rally this team a little bit late in this contest to find ways to get her offensive rebounds and get quality looks?
Katie's a hard worker, and she just knows how to grind those points, get her offensive rebounds, get our offensive rebounds to be able to put those up and get those really important points.
To go up against Scout Woods, a tournament high 41 points. What was it like trying to guard her in that transition game?
She's good and she's scary to play against, but we have Katie and they battled really well tonight.
Take us through 24 hours from now, you're playing in the region tournament. You know that you at least got 2 more games on your schedule, bare minimum. But what's it like 24 hours from now from your mind, knowing that here you'll get to tip off in a region championship game inside the Shield Center?
I'm so excited. Like I said earlier, this is what our team's been working for, and this has been the goal all along, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, for a senior to get there would be awfully fun. Thanks so much for your time, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Again, the senior here for the Valley City Highliners, Drew Potratz, will continue after this.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
As we come back here on our post-game show, join us now, Katie Burchell from the Valley City Highlanders. We had her down for a double-double, 26 points, 12 rebounds. Katie, first and foremost, what does it mean for you and this team to get to a region championship tomorrow night?
It means a lot. You know, we worked really hard all season to get to this spot and just really worked as a team.
Go through the senior here in Drew Potratz. What can she do again? She hit 4 threes in this one, but when she can hit that outside shot, what does that provide to the squad here this season?
It provides a lot, you know, being able to have that reliable player to kick out and you know that she'll knock it down.
Your battle with Scout Woods, what was that like, going back and forth, trying to get defensive stops, trying to get rebounds? Just take us through what that was like for 32 minutes of basketball.
It was a lot, you know, going back and forth, guarding each other and just everything. You know, she's very physical and I bring it right back at her.
What are you looking forward most to here, Katie, coming up tomorrow night in that championship game?
I think it's going to be a really great game. We really need to pull out, work as a team, and when we work as a team, we do the best.
Katie, congratulations on the win and best of luck tomorrow night against the Jags.
Thank you.
Well, that's Katie Burchell. We'll hear from the head coach, Jimmy Howard, after this.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Joining us now, the head coach here for the Valley City Highlanders. He's Jimmy Howard, as the Highlanders improved to 17-7 on the season, but more importantly, heading to that Region 1 championship tomorrow. A gutty performance here, Jimmy. You know, sometimes you never know what's going to happen in a game of basketball. Scout Woods goes for a school record 41 points across the way, but you found ways to not let anybody else get going, and sometimes that can be the difference in this one. What did you see from your advantage point on the court for 32 minutes of basketball that got the Highlanders over the hump and into the championship?
We've played all year as four. We would like to get 4 in double digits. We're not looking for any one player to kind of take over. And then when a kid has a good game, we seem to keep finding them. I thought we did a good job of not forcing a lot of stuff. I know Tessa Olson is a focal point for a lot of teams, and she had some good shot opportunities tonight that just didn't fall, but I thought she did a really good job of not forcing shots just to try to start scoring. Instead, let the game kind of continue to play out to her teammates. And Katie Burchell had a monster second half for us inside and really caused problems, and I guess if you're going to give up 41 to somebody, I don't know how you stop her, but you hold everyone else and you hope that it's enough to win.
And the one thing for Katie, a double-double. You mentioned second half, 18 of her 26 points come in the second half, a double-double performance. That battle, I said on our pregame show, be fun to watch that, Katie Burchell, that Tessa Olson battle against that Fob and Scout and Claire Woods. What did you see coming into the game, and did it live up to your hype here as a coach?
I would have liked to see Tessa get, some more points, kind of get it going, but Katie's had a couple big games for us like that, where if she can get going and she's one-on-one, she's really hard to stop.
Yep.
And so, like I said, I thought Tessa played really well. She did other things to help affect the game, rebounding, some of her defensive stuff, a lot of her passing. I know she had a turnover there kind of towards the end there, kind of slipped out of her hand, but she does a really good job of holding on the ball, running our stuff. And then I thought Drew really stepped up as that other guard here tonight and took some big shots when we needed on the kick out. I thought Katie did a good job of not forcing when she was doubled. Kick out to some open threes that we were able to knock down.
Yeah, you mentioned Drew. I mean, 4 threes, and sometimes need senior leaders to come up. You mentioned Tessa, and Tessa might say maybe she hasn't played her greatest game offensively here, but she's found ways to impact the game. Well, you had one senior in Drew really hit threes when you need them at particular times, whether Wahpeton was making a run or try to stretch a run a little bit on your own end.
Yeah, you know, and I knew they were going to make runs. They're a solid team. Really respect them, and you know, Drew has been our three-point shooter all season. She's been the one that will knock those down, and I thought they were really timely here in the second half. Like I said, though, we got those paint touches. They were kickouts to just wide open threes for her to take, and you know, she knocked them down. And she's a really tough player mentally, and I think she was kind of ready for that moment.
Final thing, Jimmy, for you, what does it mean for this program this season to pick up the 17th win? Know that you're going to the championship game tomorrow. No matter what's going to happen, you know you got 2 more games bare minimum on this season. But what does it mean for this year with the new 3-class system, new 3-class division, to find your way into a Region 1 title game here at the Shack?
You know, this is huge for us. You know, it's hard to be a team that had troubles competing. Usually go through a little rough stretch where you start to build. We kind of just jumped, you know, kind of towards that top side, but this is huge for our program. It's huge for our school, our community. It's been a while since we've had a real winner on the basketball floor, and so for us to get there, hopefully for the community to be able to show up tomorrow, really support us in the school. I think it's really big to bring back to Valley City, regardless of what happens tomorrow. This is to get into that title game is just huge for our program.
Yeah, some names I remember, Brunges, Jossie Bergen, you know, in those history books, and maybe these what those girls can maybe be for that next generation a little bit, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a conference title. It'd be nice to put one up there.
Hey, Jimmy, thanks much for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Awesome, thank you.
That again, the head coach for the Valley City Highlanders, Jimmy Howard, will continue after this inside the Shield Center.
As much as you have accomplished, there are times you'd rather not go it alone. While you determine what direction you go, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with community. Go with neighbors. Go with understanding. Go with support.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
The ring neck is. As we come back here on our postgame show, brought to you in part by the Petro Stopping Center. Petro Stopping Center is located on 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. Let's take a look at the final numbers in this one. For the Valley City Highlanders, 14 points in the first and the second, 16 points in the third, 18 points in the fourth. For Wahpeton, 14 points in the first, 8 in the second, 20 in the third, and then 18 points in the fourth quarter here for the Wahpeton Huskies. Also some final numbers, 26 points for Katie Burchell, 12 rebounds on the night. As Katie Burchell with that double-double performance here for Valley City. While you have Drew Potratz, who went 3 of 6 from the free throw line with 4 threes, 15 points, 3 rebounds. 8 points then for Dakota Potrat, 6 on the way for Tessa Olson with 4 boards, 4 points for Greta Govan with 5 rebounds, 2 points here from Edison, and then you had 1 point for Hadley Thorson. For the Wahpeton Huskies, 41 on the night for Scout Woods and 12 of 13 from the foul line. Scout again with 41 points and 8 rebounds. 8 points from there for Miller, 4 points for Max, 3 points for Claire Woods, and 2 points here for DeVries, and 2 points for Sienna Fobb for the Wahpeton Huskies. The Huskies had 6 players in the scoring column. They go 13 of 15 from the free throw line here tonight, and they go 13 of 16, from the free throw line with 3 threes. For the Valley City Highlanders, 12 of 24 shooting from the free throw line. They do hit 4 threes and able to have 7 players in the scoring column. Valley City 17 and 6 on the season. The Wahpeton Huskies now 12 and 10. Taking a look at some other scores across the way on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, and let's get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game as well. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That is Enbridge.com. And the 1-2 combination play, obviously, of the posts of Katie Burchell with the 26 and also 12 rebounds, while Scout Woods with a 41-point performance. That is a now tournament high after Crockett had 40 points in the quarters. Well, it will also be a school record for Scout Woods as well. Scout Woods and Katie Burchell are our 1A and 1B players of the game here in this one. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. From there, we go to our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, and that play is going to be, when needed, the difference, the three-point line again for Drew Potratz, hitting those 4 threes here for the Highlanders. She was the lone Highlander to hit anything from beyond the arc, and those threes really became a big difference maker here in this one. That is our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the game, with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, questions, and more, contact Arctic Enterprises at planterdoc.com. From there, final look around here in Region 2. Thompson and Devils Lake will play in the Region 2 Championship tomorrow after Thompson defeated 4 wins by 20 and Devils Lake defeated Carrington by 15. In Region 3, South Prairie Max with a 8-point win over Rugby, and Bottineau topped Turtle Mountain by 34 points. So South Prairie Max and Bottineau will play in Region 3's championship. Rugby and Turtle Mountain in a state qualifying game to get the state qualifier, that is, in the third place game. Region 4, Shiloh Christian over Dickinson Trinity 46-44, and Watford City upends Hazen 58-37. So the 1 and 2 seed in every region in Division A basketball advances to their respective region championships upcoming on Thursday. Region 1 again will be tomorrow night. Out in Class B, Sargent County EKM pick up victories in Region 1. Langdon Area Enmore Munich and Mayport CG pick up victories in Region 2. Bowman County Central McLean pick up victories in Region 3. And in Region 4, Kenmare Bullbells and Minot R. Redeemers pick up victories in Region 4. So we're going to take one more break. When we come back after this on our Petro Stopping Center's postgame show, we'll put a bow what happened on day number 2 of the 2024 Division A Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament.
For lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ring Neck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ring Neck on Facebook. That's the Ring Neck in Leonard.
My name is Tyler Zahn, and I am a network assistant at ReadyTech. I graduated high school in 2019, and while I was there, I got to take some great classes from Southeast Region Career and Tech Center.
We're dedicated to really making sure that our students have the best IT services available, and ReadyTech has really been a great partner in making that happen.
Together, we are opening doors for students in Southeast North Dakota, just like they opened the doors for me.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org, or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
Well, again, as we get to our final segment, recapping what happened here in the Division A Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament, Hayden Crockett went off for 39 points in Northern Cass's 67-61 win over Kindred, and then Valley City again picks up the win by 2, 62-60 over the Wahpeton Huskies, as Katie Burchell finished with 26 points, 12 rebounds. Scott Woods with a new school record 41 points in the loss for the Wahpeton Huskies. So our coverage begins again tomorrow, starting at 5:30 for the third place game, and a win and you advance to Mayville on Saturday. Lose and your season comes to a close between the 1-seed Vikings and the 3-seed Huskies. Then to the championship later tomorrow night. It's the 2-seed of Valley City going up against the 4-seed of Northern Cass. And after that, we will get to the all-tournament team or the all-region team, senior athlete and coach of the year as well. Again, your final on our Petro Stomping Center's post-game show. Highlanders pick up the win 62-60. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for joining in to our coverage of the Division A Region 1 Girls Basketball Tournament. And make sure you join us throughout the week as we'll have more games tomorrow night here starting at 5:30 on yourliveevent.com. Region 2 on Thursday. That'll be in Mayville. 5:30 is the first game for the third place game in Mayville, again between Carrington and Four Winds Milwaukee. Then the championship on Thursday night between Thompson and Devils Lake in Region 2. And from there, we will get to the state qualifier starting at 1 o'clock on Saturday as well. Again, your final, Highlanders pick up the win 62-60.